Hello, it's practically summer here at Fresh Off the Stalls. I have gone and found myself the brightest coloured clothes I have. I've got the sunglasses, I've got that summer look, I've got the wet, sweaty hair. Nothing to do with the fact that I've just been sat in a hot theatre, but more because I've cycled 9 miles home. But yes, why? You can probably see it in the fringes here. What is it? Come here, it's in the Heights. Oh my god, finally I get to see this. I missed a run at the Suffolk at the Young Vic, but now it's on at the King's Cross Theatre, where currently the Railway Children is playing. And I'm so glad I finally got to see this. It's been on my to-see list, and every time it's come and gone, I've kicked myself. So, bit of background. I was actually in New York. I was living and working at Columbia University, not far from Washington Heights, when it was on Broadway. And I just didn't get around to see it, and I kind of kicked myself then, going like, damn, it's really good. Let's hope it transfers to London. It did, missed it, it did again, missed it again. So yes, finally get to see this, and oh my goodness me, was it worth the wait? Absolutely. I'm probably going to have to try and keep this video short, because I feel I might go on too long, especially when it's just me. It's not as fun as if I got someone else or a drunk puppet with me. And also there's just so much to say about this. This is an amazing, amazing musical. Where to start? Let's start with the book. These aren't prescriptions. I'm having a lot of difficulty trying to see what the hell I'm looking at here. So yes, In the Heights, book by, and this is where I wish I'd learned Spanish at school. Quiara, Alegría, Hudes. So the book, the story, it's set in Washington Heights, modern day. It looks at the Latino community there, so the Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans, etc., etc. Sounds so awful, etc. There's a lot of a whole load of identities to cover there. They kind of cover with Latino, skirting slightly weird racial ground there, and it kind of looks at sort of the decline of an entire community here. So it is actually a show about gentrification. Hooray! But as didactic and as angry as this piece could be, and in many ways it should be, but what they've done, there's still some of the anger there, but they've really embraced what is community, what is family, what is belonging, and it's made it this vibrant, resilient celebration of community. It still has that scathing sort of side to it, but and the message is quite a sad one, but it's just amazing. And what I love about this as well, because the concept and the music and lyrics is by, I still keep having just take these off. It looks silly anyway. Lin-Manuel Miranda. Concept, music and lyrics. That is all brilliant. What I love about it is it doesn't really sound cliche, the music, that is, and all the lyrics. And it's a wonderful blend of lots of sort of different sort of Latino sort of styles and beats as well. It never really even settles on something. It's just kind of this wonderful concoctions of sounds. You've got bits of hip hop. You've got a lot of sort of Spanish sort of flamenco almost sounds to it, and it's brilliant. It's lively. It's also the only thing I can possibly criticize, and it's just sometimes it just kind of like they go on, the songs themselves go on tangents. I mean, numbers are a good like 5-10 minutes long, and new themes will come in suddenly and kind of disrupt the song, and sometimes it kind of leaves you, oh wow, oh, what's going on? I don't know what's going on here. I'm still enjoying it. It's still fun, but I don't speak Spanish. This is not good. Hey, oh, then the main themes come back. It's that should be my entire review, but it's not. It's just part of it. But what I love about it as well as a bit as a bit as it is, it also kind of has that kind of very fluid nature to it. It's kind of really ever changing. It feels really organic, even if sometimes it does throw you off the centre little. But like, I mean, some of the songs I just absolutely love. Anything sung by the sort of lead Benny, that sort of like the hip hop lyricism is just mind blowing. I haven't seen stuff like that since Octagon, which was probably about a month ago now. Let's try and find the song list. I've got the thing here. 96,000 was an amazing ensemble piece. I thought the act one was over because it was like an act closer. It wasn't even the act closer, and I was just kind of like sitting there going like, oh, I'm bloody exhausted. Oh shit, there's more. Hooray! Because this is what else did I really love? Blackout was an even better song and was the Act One closer. Hundreds of Stories was beautiful. Some wonderful little sort of comic moments as well, like Enough and Benny's Dispatch. I wouldn't be able to hum any of the stuff to you now, but I'm just so sort of caught up in the energy. It's really difficult to record anything because everything's just kind of one sort of adrenalistic blur, if that's even a word. But yes, that's all great. What I really, really love about this is the production. The production is absolutely astounding. So they're doing it in Traverse. So it's set in where they've got the railway children going on at the moment. So this is kind of, we'll just put stuff over the train tracks and stage. And it works. It absolutely works. It feels really bright, vibrant. The sight lines are fantastic. There's so much energy. Choreography just really, really was great. Who was choreography? Where can I find? I really should have looked at this. Here we go. The choreography, whoever it was done by, I can't find the name quite right now, was absolutely brilliant. Just like it had that sort of street Latin. Again, much like the music, this is kind of this wonderful heady concoction of styles. I got to say that, I mean, the direction was great. Made brilliant use of the traverse as well. The sight lines just completely fine. Just wonderful moments as well, playing with that space that director Luke Shepherd does. Sort of like this kind of almost at one point a ballet of fire escapes. You have to see it to get what I'm going on about. Really finding, using the space, finding the room, bringing the energy, swirling it around. It looks brilliant. Choreography. Drew McConey. Just found it. Marvellous. Well done. One thing I have to mention though is the lighting. Howard Hudson's lighting is just out of this world. Everything feels like one sort of massive graffiti spray paint mural. And I say that because like people of the 90s like myself will remember those sort of holographic pictures. Ooh, it's 3D. This is before, 3D TV and stuff was around. Like, oh my god, it's 3D. Kind of like, and I had a sort of thing where the colours would kind of bleed into each other, kind of this multi-tonal weirdness. It's kind of like that, but instead of those really metallic colours, you've got this wonderful sort of explosion of bright, vibrant pastels and day glow. It's absolutely fantastic, and there's so many little things. Light up coffee cups, radio controlled LED lightings, which just mean lights, different colours emit from various things. Up lighting, down lighting, side lighting, lighting as big as your head. Just amazing. It is just this complete pastel splatter and spray of colour, left, right and centre. You also, of course, echoed in Gabriella Slade's costumes as well. This is a production that everything is really thought out to the smallest pixel, as it were, and it just looks astonishing. And everything about every different part, Luke Shepherd's direction, Howard Hudson's lighting, the choreographer, who I've forgotten his name, all of a sudden, Drew McConey. It all comes together to this massive, massive swirl of energy. Helping that is the cast as well. We've got some great names in the cast. David Badella is possibly the biggest person, the biggest name. He's not by far the biggest. Well, blah, 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 blah. He's really great as the kind of business dad. Kevin kind of has that sort of gruff, well, no, maybe not so gruff, a kind of very stern sort of businessman demeanour, but actually got that wonderful vulnerability of a family man and as a father as well. Really, really loved Lily Fraser as Nina. An amazing voice, so sweet and yet so headstrong in her performance and in her character as well. Eve Polycarpou as well, who I saw back doing Jacques Brel is Alive and Well Living in Paris. But that's possibly the only thing I can criticise. The she sings amazingly. I just don't feel the music makes full use of her potential, and that's not really production's fault, and that's not really her fault. It's just a shame, but I know what she can do, and she just never quite hits her. But otherwise, a brilliant performance. I think absolutely stealing the show though is Joe Aaron Reed as Benny. Just so fun, so cheeky, and how he goes through the rap and the lyrics is just astounding. Not even one slip up or trip up, just brilliant. I'm going to stop there. It's over 10 minutes now. See this so much, and it's just been extended. I mean, extended even before opening night at the King's Cross Theatre has happened. Just see it. It's brilliant. I think I said something like a superheated supernova of Technicolor. It makes Anita from West Side Story look so dull. This thing has far more sass than she has. It makes Oz look practically grayscale. Brilliant. Thank you so much. I'm so glad I managed to see this finally. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to finish my water because I am genuinely hot after sitting in basically a tent underneath some railway tracks. It really is. Or I don't know, kind of on the same level. Anyway, it's starring tent inside a big building. It's hot, lots of lights. Just cycled home to Mars. I'm still on a buzz. I'm gonna lie down and have a cup of chamomile tea or something and get to bed and just gonna get back to the normal sort of polite drudgery of London life. In the Heights. Just go. Just bloody go. Seriously. Anyway, see you soon. Bye.